Welcome back. Now it's time for the men's race. It is round 3 of the Pearl Izumi Tour Series here in Peterborough. And this is the 5th time that this exciting competition has raced around this very gripping circuit. 1.1 kilometres and clockwise. But one of the riders from Rafa Conda JLT in the yellow and red, tucked in tightly on the wheel of Blythe.
It seems to be wherever any rider from NFTO goes, you've got the other serious contenders, and that is Rafa Conda JLT in the yellow jerseys, and that is in fact Felix English, and also Madison Genesis is up there as well.
You can see him now. Mould is about 4 back, and he's in an ideal position. In fact, he's now come through. Good moving there by Mould. So Mould has now got a clear run towards the line, and it is Mould that sweeps over the line first. That was a back marker just ahead of him. So Mould has picked up 5 points. That's a healthy start in the sprint competition for him. Northey second on 4, English 3, third, Stewart gets the 2 for 4th, and Adam Blythe picks up the 1. So it means that Mould has further increased his lead, because Christian House, who was his nearest challenger, didn't pick up any points at all.
Yeah, you can just see the gap starting to appear at the back of the peloton. Adam Blythe is also up there in the right-hand side there in the black with the red flashes. And also coming to the front, who's ridden very well tonight so far, always on the attack, is Mike Northey for Madison Genesis.
And let's just complete the 4, Brian. We've got the junior on the British team. That's Matt Gibson. He's 17, he will not turn senior till the end of this year, and Gibson is obviously inspired by his 3rd place in the previous round in Barrow. He's not fazed by reputation, and he's in this leading 4. Northey's on the front then for Madison Genesis, then it's Gibson, then it's Briggs, and right at the back at the moment, it's Adam Blythe.
And Adam is a very, very fast sprinter, as you've said, Hugh. He won Franco-Belgian 210, 2012 Tourney Binch, and actually finished 4th in the Tour of Qatar last year, so a very talented bike rider. Spent a couple of years with Omega Pharma and BMC, come back to the UK to rejuvenate himself, and is in a very good team of NFTO. Well,
it was Janto Barker, the skipper of the rally team, that is now trying to lift the tempo of the peloton. Approaching the line, it's Briggs on the front. Briggs will lead them through. They don't contest the sprint, they just ride through. It was Briggs from Northey, Gibson and Blythe, but there's still 1 point still available. And maybe the green jersey, well, he's just riding through, isn't he? There we are. Jonathan Mould picks up the 1 point for 5th. And that, of course, means that he maintains his lead, and there's no way he's going to surrender the head of that contest.
But the 4 riders in front just rolled through that sprint.
Oh, we know it's all about a team competition, this, but I can tell you that Graham Briggs was the individual winner here back in 2011, Wilkinson in 2009, Dean Downing in 2010, and the speedy Olympic team pursuer Clancy was the winner in 2012. Well, over the line they go again, and it is Graham Briggs picking up another 5 ahead of Matthew Gibson and Mike Northey and Adam Blythe.
They seem to roll through that 3rd sprint of the evening, but the rider in white, for me, has done enough tonight to take the individual sprints competition on the evening here in Peterborough.
Well, it's looking like the green jersey again. He's coming through to take the 1 point, and Christian House, actually in the yellow and red, just got his arm on the back of Mould for the moment as they went through, as much as to say, you're in charge of this competition. So the 1 point for 5th goes to Jonathan Mould. There is the result confirmed for you, but Mould is making a superb job of defending this competition.
Well, 2 laps to go, and still these 4 riders all together, and all 4 of them pack a very good punch, and it'll be interesting to see if there's any attacks in the closing couple of laps, because these 3 riders will be more intent in the team competition, especially the riders from NFTO, Rafa Conda JLT and Madison Genesis.
Look at this, an attack by young Matt Gibson. Well, Gibson's gone clear, and he's got round about a lap and a half to go to hold off the rest. I know it's all about a team competition, but to take a victory here would be surely one of his biggest wins individually of his career.
Well, he's got some daylight now, and again, a rider who's really on form with 3rd place in Barrow and Furness, winning one of the junior races, the National Series events at the weekend. But back at the front of the peloton, it's 4 riders still left in the Rafa Conda JLT team, and that's Mike Cumming, Christian House, Ed Clancy and Felix English.
Well, actually, he's chose his moment well, and because it is a team competition, and Great Britain are no threat to the leading 3 teams, they are all looking at each other because they know they want to secure the points.
Yeah, take nothing away from this young rider. He has decided to go for the individual win on the night. forgive anything on the team, but this is an excellent performance. Only 17-year-olds and distancing some very good bike riders behind him.
Mike Northey on the front of the residue of the leading group, but look at this, he's gulping in the air, Gibson, and he takes the bell. He's got inside a lap to go and the crowd are willing him on.
Well, Northey, Briggs and Blythe all looking at each other. They're looking at a sprint finish and trying to beat each other, and obviously not too worried about the individual on the night, because it looks as if Matt Gibson is flowing and he's going to take that honour. What a superb ride it has been him.
He sprouted wings here, he's given the rest the slip and he's built up a very handsome advantage. Jonathan Mouldy's on the front of the peloton, but we're all waiting to see who's going to win the sprint. Look at Madison Genesis all lined out there, and the teammate of Blythe in the green, Jonathan Mould.
Well, it's Horton, Scully, Tom Stewart and Andy Tennant coming up for Madison Genesis. Again, a great battle, and actually it's fantastic here in Peterborough. Good open wide roads for the teams to battle it out for this competition.
Well, Gibson on his way to arguably the sweetest victory of his young career. The camera picking him up there, and you can see how he's gulping in the air, and Blythe has given the group the slip, and Adam Blythe, he's trying to chase down Gibson. He'll run out of distance though, because this is going to belong to Gibson. Gibson wins here in Peterborough, and just behind, cruising up to the line for second, is Adam Blythe. Now then, look at this for a contest for third. Briggs is coming through on the inside. Oh, but he was impeded there by Northey, and Northey's going to cross the line third, and Briggs in the yellow coming over the line fourth. Well, there's a very happy young man. That, of course, was Gibson, but gesticulating at Northey is Briggs, and I wonder if we might hear a little bit more about that.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what the referees say, but this evening has been all about this young rider, Matt Gibson, of the Great Britain team. This
is Felix English coming in just ahead of Ed Clancy. They're packing very well near the front, and this is going to surely give them the team award again for the night. Clancy looks back as he sees the blue and black of the chasing team of Madison Genesis, but that was cracking, consistent finishing by Rafa Conda JLT. On with the tracksuit for the winner, Matt Gibson, as he talks to the manager, Simon Coe. Official result of the round in Peterborough: Matt Gibson crossing the line first, Adam Blythe second, and Mike Northey was relegated for the infringement of impeding Briggs. Official team standings after 3 rounds: Rafa Conda JLT are increasing their lead. They're 3 ahead of Madison Genesis. NFTO Pro Cycling, well, they've got some work to do. The gap is growing. And Team Rally, well, they are drifting further back.